All right. So last time we met, you guys were had just finished destroying the droids on the previous planet. You raced back to the ship after you got the call from Qatar. When you got there, it was surrounded in the spaceport by Gamorreans and by bounty hunters. You tricked your way on board the ship, you tricked your way on board the ship. Then when the ship was being attacked, or the ship was locked down, so you guys went out to free the ship. When you're out there, you got attacked and got shot pretty well by some bounty hunters. So decided fleeing was a good plan. Everybody ran back on the board the ship after Kirith cut the landing clamp. You guys took off into space, taking one of the prisoners with you, or one of the bounty hunters with you. You decided to continue on to your next destination to destroy some more droids. You dropped off the other bounty hunter on the way. Qatar asked if she was still needed, or if you were okay with her returning to her previous life, and you guys dropped her back off at Nadal 3. She gave you her best wishes and warned Roos about spending too much time with Kareth from what she had seen. And then you guys went over to the next planet and searched for Gavin to find the droids that were on this planet. This is the planet that had the most droids, if I remember right. You guys got the planet, met Gavin. He was a black market contact. You guys hired him to install a transponder, a new transponder box on your ship to give different signals, and it could do it and three others. While doing that, Roos was spying on him, and then overheard him talking to Tavik about to stay away from the droids. He met Tavik at the bar, proceeded to drink with him and get him wasted and get him to show about the droids, or to get the serial number from the droid so Roos could look it up or look up his information on his own. The next morning, he went back to meet up with Tavik, who had forgotten of him completely, and the conversation repeated itself. And then he went to the droids, or to the buried container with the droids. Roos went down there and proceeded to destroy droids after Tavik went away. And then while this was going on, Kareth was with Gavin at the ship having the transponder installed. Once that was done, Kareth went over to meet Roos. When Roos after both people were there, you guys went down to the container to finish destroying droids and look for other things. You guys saw that there was an alarm going off on the container, and then you heard the sound of Swoop bikes approaching, and the voice of Gavin calling down for Tavik. And that was all I had. Anything I missed?
Pretty much covers it.
Okay. Then we will begin. Gavin is upstairs and just called out to you guys. Or we'll call out to Tavik, who he thinks is down there.
Roos, who is this Tavik?
He's a flunky that I tricked into leading me here.
Describe him. What is he?
I guess I'll try to give a basic description.
Okay.
I'm also going to check to see how many of them are out there.
Yep.
Can't you only to see one person?
Do you have the thing handy of how much it goes through?
No. Maybe.
So I remember there's some type of limit, but I don't remember what it is. I can tell you.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm going to be quickly grilling Roos for details on what Tavik looks like, sounds like, personality quirk.
See through a single object at medium range as though we're transparent. So I don't know if we're counting the ground.
So because you'd be going through.
Object.
Yeah, I'd say the ground's thicker than a single object.
All right, so I can't see.
From hearing it, you could hear from the noise of it, you could hear it sounded like multiple Swoop engines, but you weren't able to determine how many.
But as far as misdirect goes, if that's your attempt, is there? Can you do all of them, or can you do multiple people? I guess is the question.
I could do up to 5.
Well, hopefully there's 5
Or actually 4. Actually, I could do up to 4. It says I could, as long as I spend a force point, I can affect additional targets equal to presence. So I could do 5.
And as long as you roll good enough on your force.
Yeah. Yes. Or willing to take conflict.
I mean, I guess I'll try to describe to you what he looks like best I can.
Okay.
This is probably a really shitty idea. So what
very much.
So what I'm going to do is I am going to have my lightsaber out, not lit, but out. And it probably already is out because we just got done cutting droids.
Yeah.
And I'm going to stand by the opening of the container ready to jump out if that needs to happen.
Right. What I'm thinking of is, crap, I don't want the transponder that we spend lots of money on to suddenly become defunct.
Right. Good thing it has multiple channels, right?
Which he installed, each and every one.
I know.
Okay.
Woo!
So I am going to invoke misdirect.
Okay.
And so, yeah. Go ahead and I'm going to go and do my force roll. I am taking conflict.
Okay. How many do you need to take?
Because I'm scared.
A lot, apparently.
I'll be taking 2 conflict.
Okay.
I don't think I need to increase the range. I mean, it works up to short range. And
Yeah, they're probably sitting right next to you, right?
Yeah, so they're sitting right to the thing, but I'll take the magnitude effect so I can at least affect 5 people.
Okay.
So I'll be taking 2 conflict for that. And so I'll spend a story point for that.
Where's ours? Let me look at that one.
All right.
I forgot the power. What's the name of the power?
Misdirect.
Misdirect. Okay. Okay. So you spend 1 for one person within short range.
Right, and I'm I have the magnitude upgrade, so I can spend 1 to affect up to the number of people equal to my presence, which is 4.
Oh, okay. This is the only one I know of where it does more than magnitude does more than just 1 more. So that's why I was confused. I'm like, how are you getting the 4 with only taking 1 more conflict
it's
point?
up to presence, which is super useful in this instance.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, it is. So.
Okay.
So what he's seeing is some bumbling, like, drunk Celestin.
Hopefully it's somewhat, I can't remember if this was in the morning. This was in the morning, wasn't it?
Yeah. But given your description, I would assume that you tell me he's, like, drunkish kind of thing and really liking droids. So I'm going with that motif.
Okay. So Kareth climbs up, looking like he is Tavik.
Ish.
Tavik-ish.
He looks like a Celestin. That's at the very least, he looks like a Celestin.
Right, and if this guy's a human, then all Celestins look alike, right?
Well, probably if you work with more than one, you can probably tell them apart.
Right.
If you work with one, then they all look the same. And so, but all right, you climb up. Once you get up top, you see Gavin on the nicest looking of the Swoop bikes. You see 2 other Swoop bikes, and each of the Swoop bikes has 2 people standing in front of them. You can see you see on one of the Swoop, or 2 of the people, 2 of the people a pair on one of the swoop bikes. They have their pistols out. Looking at them, they're just blaster pistols. They're not like heavy or small or anything. But they have them pointing out towards you. And they're like, Gavin's like, Tavik, I told you not to come out here. There's no reason for you to come here. You better not set off the alarm because they're going to be very upset if that alarm goes off again.
But they're so shy. I'm sorry. I'm sure I was as careful as I could be, but I just had to see them. They're so shiny. I mean, are you sure you don't want to give me one?
Go ahead and make a deception check.
That was a pretty creditable performance. I mean, that's pretty much exactly what he sounded like to me.
So if he threw up, I would give him a boost dice, but he didn't.
I was trying to be drunk. I didn't know. I should have pushed it through with the vomit, but I don't think I could have there. So give me a moment to look up my skill for deception. I forget how many ranks it was, 3 or 4. It is 3. Okay. But I do get a boost with it. Yep, I do get a boost. And let's see, how long does this stay? I'm looking at misdirect. I'm wondering if I have to do the duration thing or not. So I'm wondering how many force die I can roll. It's till the beginning of the next user's term. So let's just say for effect that I have to commit. Okay, I'm committing 1.
Okay.
Or committing 2. All right. All right. Well, that's good. I succeed with an advantage.
Well, yeah, you didn't roll against any bad dice. So, of course you...
Shoot, of course not. Okay. Well, that was dumb of me. Okay, I'm sorry. How many dice?
No worries.
I have to ask for the difficulty.
Just roll the bad dice and we'll have to do the math. God, having to
fine.
do the math.
I can do math.
Damn math.
It's not right after work, so I'm good.
It's going to be 2 red, a purple, and a black.
I ignore that. Okay. It is just a success.
Okay. It's like, Tavik, you're stupid, but you're helpful.
Thank you, sir.
So, boys, go down and see if the alarm was triggered. The 2 that don't have their guns start walking over to where the hole is at.
It was a noble effort, I guess, but
it was.
They get over to the to the top and look down.
But it says, I'm sure the alarm is off.
Are you, Bruce? Where are you? Farther back in the container outside, or were you?
I was in a position to be able to leap out and join a fight if there was going to be a fight. Which, hey, good thing, because.
Okay. They look down.
I can hear, right? So.
Yeah, you can.
Try to get into the shadows when I hear them coming.
Yeah. Go ahead and make. Go ahead and make a stealth check.
All right. Let's see. I'm not super great at stealth, but we'll see what happens. It's one of those skills that I can't use the force on, so I actually bought some, which is nice.
Or you're just like a regular person now on this skill? Man.
Is it average, did you say?
There'd be a red and 2 purple, but you'll get a boost dice because the container's dark and you're down below.
Hey!
Okay. You're able to.
With all those advantages, you were able to at least even make it look like somehow that they can't see the droids.
Yeah, like I'm holding up the biggest chunk of droid in front of me. So.
Right, and the droids are looking like they are. At least in front of them, going, yeah, there's a droid there. Yeah, the alarm's off. That's good.
They look down. Was it Kareth? You see them looking down, and one of the guys is like, "Well, it's kind of dark down there, but I see one of the shiny droids. But we'll go down and check the alarm." And one of the guys starts climbing down. The other one's kind of still standing there and half looking down into the container, where it's dark, where they can't make out too much.
Well, if they're going to start climbing down and there's nothing Kira can do to trick them, then have you ever seen an antlion?
Nope.
I'm going to help them get down into the container. How about that?
Okay. Okay. Go ahead and make. So you just basically grab his leg and.
I'm gonna haul his ass off the ladder or whatever he's coming down.
All right. Go and give me a brawl roll.
Brawl it is.
Oh, brawl. I'm going, what? What's raw? I'm going, oh, brawl. Got it.
Yeah.
Oh, brawl. With the punchy.
With
or
the
not
punchy.
The punchy.
Advantage because he doesn't know I'm there.
Yep, you can take a boost.
All right, roll those dice. All right, let's call that a success and 6 advantages.
Okay. You grab him and he's completely surprised. You're able to get him when he's kind of transitioning or in the transition part, and you hear thack, 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 as his basically face kind of hits the rails down, and he lands flat on the base and is unconscious. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh dear.
I don't know if that was a car or if that was thunder.
Sounded like thunder.
Hey, did you have like really strong wind a couple of days ago?
Oh yeah, it was horrible.
It was crazy. So I didn't know what was going on at first because it didn't really rain. It was just windy. And so I went out to see what all the commotion was. And the wind literally blew our security door out of my hand and slammed it against the wall. And it was so hard that it pulled the door frame out of out of place. So I had to hammer it back in with a 45-pound rubber mallet this morning. It was crazy.
Yeah, we went to Costco and filled up, and like it was starting, and we went over to Home Depot to get birdseed, which is still in my trunk.
Yeah.
And it was like super windy. You see dust flying everywhere, and then like when we got home, it was starting to rain, and the rain was going sideways, like right at us. We just started in the house. And,
Great force field.
yep.
6 and 2 for me.
3 and 2. I think I rolled initiative, but I might have not.
Yep.
I hit special roll and hit initiative, but I don't know if it actually worked because I
There's
rolled
3.
dice with them.
Well, there's 3 good guys up there right now, so one got rolled.
Did you roll for PC and non-NPC, Duncan?
No, I think it just said that the
NPC.
initiative counter was not reset.
Oh.
Yeah, let me roll the last one, or let me roll the other 2. I'm sure you're going to beat them. What was
Well,
the roll?
someone did really well.
Symbols. Hey, why is it going away? Special rolls. Roll initiative. Okay. And then 1. And roll initiative. Okay. So we'll delete one of the face dudes. So one of them got 4 successes for the bad guy. So they beat Daniel. And then
Actually, what Oh yeah, one of the two of the bad guys beat me. If you rolled,
What's your roll?
my roll is 3 successes, 2 advantage.
3 successes, 2 advantage, and then storyteller 5. They'll beat that, and then all right. We'll just leave it how it is. So
All right.
First player.
All right.
I don't know if you can see the map well.
Do you want to
but
go, or do you want me to, like, because weren't 2 of them going to come down into here?
there's one more. There's one standing up top, kind of near Kirith, and then who's the other one looking down. And then there's the 2 back by the back speeder with their pistols out, and then Gavin at the front one.
Because I could probably deal with the guy behind you, who's in front of me looking down stupid, right?
Yeah.
Or you can do what you're going to do up top, and then I can deal with the straggler.
Keep with the people on the bottom, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to change myself to look like Lord Radnar and say, too much for so much for taking care of this mark cleanly, and I light my lightsaber and
They're not going to realize it's a different color, I guess.
yeah, they don't. They'll just think it's some other guy.
Okay, so yeah, okay, so I'm gonna melee this guy. I'm gonna brawl this guy too. I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna use my maneuver to leap up there and drag him back down with me.
Right.
Okay.
For him first, though. He's gonna be worse for wear.
All right.
So you're going to use your action to change to look like Lord Radnar?
Yep. And ignite and then use a maneuver to draw my lightsaber, ignite it.
Okay.
And since I have the strain, spend a strain to go into the guard mode.
Okay. Go ahead and make your force roll to see if you need to take more conflict.
Nope. I'm good.
Okay.
One less dude.
March. Okay. You see so Gavin sees you change from Tavik to Lord Radnar and ignite your lightsaber.
Do you love players that throw weird shit at you?
No, it's more entertaining that way. One of the podcasts I was watching, they went to a pirate cove that the people on their ship were not welcome, and then they had to they wanted to free the slaves and try to find their way out, and they kept trying to find non-combative ways to get out of there, and finally found one, and then the storyteller's like, oh, cool, and then at the end when they're recapping, saying it's nice when people find non-compatible ways to solve problems and versus just hacking and slashing. Mm-hmm. Not that there's anything wrong with hacking and slashing, but it's only more entertaining when it's a non-combative method. Mm-hmm. So, where? You see Gavin, he jumps onto his speeder and hits the throttle and starts to go off this way out of the clearing to get away from you.
He's booking it.
That's what I wanted. So awesome.
So
Roos.
does the guy that's still standing at the entrance to the storage look back or anything when he realizes that someone's peeling off in a speeder?
No, sit. He is very confused. He's trying to look at two places at once.
All right. Well, he's
Look
in
down,
trouble.
look down to see what's going on.
He's about
But
to join his friend at the bottom of this storage, the hardware. But not as hard as it could be, because I could be using what's in my right hand.
yep.
These guys are mooks. They have no idea what's happening. So, all right, let's see. I'm going to brawl this guy's face too.
I'm using it right now.
So is he also confused and
I'm using it right now. So what was that, Philip?
is he also in no position to really defend himself?
No. He is in no position to defend himself. He is trying to look both ways and figure out what's going on.
So 4 successes and an advantage.
Okay. You jump up, you grab him and bring him down to join his friend. Are you just body slamming him and landing on him?
I'm going to throw in the Hulk Hogan elbow drop, I think. Or leg drop. Leg drop or elbow drop? Which one do you think? Leg drop?
Hulk Hogan did the leg drop.
Yeah.
So, all right, go see mommy.
I think the leg drop was the more common move there and the stupidest move.
Yep. Where's the finisher?
Like, oh, no, you sat on me. Whoa.
Yep. But it is the finisher. So, regardless of how ridiculous it was,
That's right.
is trademark
Leg drop
finisher.
wins.
Yep. It's like in one of the books they put on the Foundry, Ready Fight. It puts stuff for like boxing, wrestling, and whatnot. And it's like the trademark move, where you basically buy like a generic move, and then you spend experience to like increase.
Make it
Yeah.
Yeah, instead of having weapons, your fists are your weapons, and so they have the moves as your weapons.
Yep. So you can do like your trademark move, and then like, all right, so like to make it like Shawn Michaels super kick versus or sweet chin music versus just a regular super kick. He is like extra damage and stagger or something else, and to make it his own versus just a regular move. So, but he lands on the ground with a loud thump. You drop the leg on him as you hear the air leave his chest, and you see he is in no shape to continue.
I am a real American.
Drop wins. The two at the speeder, they level their blasters, and they will take a shot at you, Kareth.
Yep, that sounds fine.
I have a lightsaber. You're fine.
Yeah, I have a lightsaber. I have Supreme Reflect. I can do this.
Oh, did you buy Supreme Reflect? That's fine.
Yeah, so it's gonna
I still have it.
It's still gonna be short range, so it's only gonna be 1 die instead of the upgraded 2 because I'm using this direct instead.
Right.
Sense. So
Yeah, I bought upgraded but not Supreme.
And you have 2 range defense.
yes, I believe I do. Yes.
Your armor. They shoot you for 7 stun damage.
I'll take 1 strain to take back 5. So I'll take 2 strain instead. Well, actually, no. I soak it, so it'll just be 1 strain.
That's right. You have armor.
I have armor now.
They shoot you. They see the stun bolt hit, and you unaffected. They jump back.
Throw their blasters at them, Superman style.
They jump onto this. They use their maneuver to jump onto the speeder, but don't have enough time to start getting away.
Okay, so top of the round.
Yep.
So there's the two guys downstairs with Bruce.
There's a 2 inches guy.
And there's these 2 guys right here
down.
on the speeder. Okay.
Yep. The 2 guys
I'm not going to
are
attack.
unconscious.
I'm just gonna walk menacing toward them while saying in guard.
Okay.
I want to know if like what these guys think of like the weird like dude leaping out of the shipping containers and pulling their friends in. Like
They're more distracted.
what
So you're
the
You're Batman. They're more distracted by the person in the middle in front of them with a lightsaber.
lightsaber?
With
Yeah.
freaking lightsaber, yeah.
Miss those small details in lieu of a big one.
I need to get me a sweet cape and towel is what I need.
Yeah, right now I'm just sitting there menacing, cape flying in the wind, half cape flying back on me, just coming right out, just walking right to them.
So you'll have to, when you go back and see Kurt, you'll have to ask. It's like, all right, I need my armor changed. All black, dark gray. Okay. So you approach them menacingly. Roos.
I'll leap out of the hole with
Okay.
my lightsaber lit to join Lord Ragnar Kirith. But yeah.
Okay. Gavin disappears off the other way. The other two whip the bike around and head out through the clearing.
There's a bike left here, right?
Is a bike left.
Hop on, bitch! We're going to the Forest Moon of Endor.
All right. Let's speed it back to our starship before they think they'll any wiser. Let's get out of here.
You don't want to chase them down?
They don't know that who we are.
That's fair.
Gavin, yeah. Gavin knew, and he ran off. Those two are just mooks.
All right. Fine, you convinced me. We'll still hop on. We're heading back to town fast.
Yes.
Okay.
That sounds good. Just to leave before anyone's the wiser. That's all I care about.
All right. Go ahead and make an average pilot planetary.
No problem.
right.
How many successes did you need?
All right.
You're forced for that.
You're able to make it through without running into any trees or any issues.
I've got my eyes closed. In fact, I'm sitting backwards.
I'm one with the Force, and the Force is with me.
That's right.
As I'm sitting there going, Bruce, this is
Sure, it's on the
very,
handlebar
very
going,
awkward.
"Ah!"
And touch the sparkly microphone.
All right. You zoom back to town. You heading back to the ship, or is there somewhere else you plan to go?
I was thinking the ship.
Well, our mission here is done, right?
Yeah, time to the ship.
As long as there's no guys with sniper rifles waiting for us.
Yeah.
Okay. You are racing back to the ship. Let me go use the bathroom really quickly. One sec.
Yep. Well, that went well.
I still haven't been able to do that thing from First Blood where Rambo is hiding on the muddy cliff and like hops out and drags dudes into the mud with him. But I did get to drag people into a dark pit with me, which is pretty close. So I'm happy.
All right. As you guys are racing back to the ship, you start to hear the loud sounds of engines up in the air above. As you're racing through, you get to a spot where there's a clearing, and you can kind of get a quick vision. You see a ship coming down through the clouds, coming down to the spaceport. At this point, it's too far to make out the size of it. but you can see it's coming down. As you guys continue heading to the spaceport, you hear the engines getting louder and louder as it gets closer to the ground. By the time you make it near basically to the edge of the clear or edge of the forest to the town, you hear the ship. You hear the rumbling on the ship is loud, but they have a PA system that is able to project over it. And you hear them say, "We have come to this planet to capture 2 Imperial traders, or sorry, we come here to capture 4 Imperial traders. They have stolen one of our ships, and they're traitors to the Empire. We are going to find them if you give us any information to their whereabouts. There will be rewards. We're looking for the heroes of Dantor and his compatriots."
That's me. Not sure why, but
Ooh, they're looking for me! Yay!
Nothing to brag about here, Reese.
nothing to brag about.
As you kind of start heading to the actual spaceport itself, you see up above the ship turns to face the direction where your ship is located, and then you see 2 missiles launch from the ship. And you hear a loud explosion come from the spaceport.
Oh, man.
Man, now we gotta kill Imperials and take another Imperial ship.
I spent 8,000 credits on that transponder. We should have just bought a shuttle.
Taking a taxi.
After the missile launch, you see it move towards the landing platform or landing port and start to descend.
No, I don't know. I'm not in the mood to hide. Are you?
No, not really. This is just going to keep going on and on and on.
I mean, you know, we got healing before we came here, so we're good to go, right? You still wearing your Lord Ragnar get up?
What?
Are you still wearing your Lord Ragnar get up?
Let's say for the moment I am. Actually, maybe I did drop the disguise, but I can put it back on easily enough.
Yeah, and then you know I don't know who you're trying to fool with it, but because you can't fool everybody. But,
No.
Yeah, I don't know if we just want to like try and do a quick disguise job using regular old disguise, or if we want to just say F it and walk right up to the starport and maybe even right up to the ship.
Yeah, like, I'm assuming that we've kind of veered off to the side, seeing this huge.
Yeah, I'm assuming you were kind of hugging the tree line at this point.
Well, the thing is that we need to get a way out of here. They're here.
There's a perfectly serviceable Imperial ship landing right now.
When you see the ship land, the ship is not an Imperial ship.
It's
it looks
like Slave One.
It looks like a heavily modified YT 2400. So
like a better version of the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, whereas like the saucer, then the little part sticks out the side. You can see on the bottom it has 2 additional turrets. Looking at the hull, you can see it has extra plating on it.
Well, I mean, it's not like those are going to be very useful against people. I guess unless you're standing in the blast zone and you're vaporized, but you can't really like aim at a person. You can aim at the ground they're near, I guess. But nah, whatever. Once they land, I doubt it'll be very useful at all.
Yeah.
But
Okay. The
all
thing
right,
is, we gotta
so
think
I mean,
this
unless
through.
you've got a better plan, I vote the plan is you were looking for the hero or the emperor. Hi, here I am.
Yeah, we need a. I agree. We need to bait them in, but we can't just walk in there. The last time we just rushed in, we almost got our asses handed to us,
Well, yeah,
and we
because
had
there
a
was
ship
like
ready.
hidden snipers and shit. I guess I could use my powers of perception to see if there's any ambush.
Yeah, I think we need to ambush the ambushers here. If we can take them out one by one,
All right.
we actually might have a chance.
Okay.
So-
So where are you guys heading to?
I think we need to just scout them out. I'm wondering if we go to the edge of the spaceport and try to see where they're going and see if we can at least see if they split up. And then if they do split up, tail one of them.
Okay.
What do you think?
Well, that's fair. I mean, first we want to see if they've already if this isn't like a ruse and they're landing the ship, but they've already got people in position or something.
Yeah.
Or if those bounty hunters that accosted us on the last planet were already
Yeah.
here, maybe. These
Right.
might be them. I don't know.
Right. So
Yeah, so we want to I guess you want to be a little bit more cautious than my approach, and you want to check to see if there's already an ambush set or if we can
Yeah.
set an ambush.
well, I still feel the wounds from our last visit on
Sure.
whatchamacallit. Back on
Yeah,
Okay.
we totally got blasted to shit. So
shoot.
And chopped.
Atari.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
chopped.
And
Yeah.
chopped. You guys are along the edges. The ship lands. You see the ramp drop down. You see two land speeders come out with a pair. Each of them has a pair of guys. You see two swoop bikes come out. Each of those has one person on it, and they they all head off towards town.
And the ship that we have is pretty much a crater.
The ship you see is pretty much a crater.
All right.
Amazon's here, so let me go grab that.
So they all.
Okay.
So these people on speeders just all bailed out and they're rolling through town to look for us.
It's possible they could have left a rear guard.
Sure, but a rear guard is better than the whole force.
That's true. So yeah, the idea of stealing a ship now seems a lot more manageable. Unless it's a trap.
What's in the trap? Too bad we don't have Admiral Akbar to discern that for us.
Well, in fairness, he didn't realize it until after they
Yeah.
tripped it.
Until everyone realized it was a trap.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a trap. No, duh.
So
what's the plan?
So do we want to try to sneak up there and see if there's anybody inside the area? I can go there invisible for all intents and purposes.
Yeah, I mean, stealth is good.
Yeah, stealth is good.
Okay. So you're hopping off and stealthing over to the ship?
Yeah.
I'm definitely on the lookout for anybody hiding in the shadows or paying more attention to us than they should be.
So you're on Overwatch. I'm on point for at least the moment.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Using misdirect to make myself invisible.
Okay.
Okay. I succeed.
That's
And
fine.
I'm able to affect at least 5 people with it. And
We're invisible.
and I'm invisible. I can't affect you, unfortunately. I'm not down
Right.
that far in the tree.
Okay. So you turn invisible and start approaching the ship. Rusa is hanging out in the forest, looking around to see the activity.
So to speak, yeah.
Okay. You continue as you're approaching. You see the ramp stays down. You see four Gamorreans come down the ramp, and
The Morians. Oh, seems
yeah.
familiar.
Not surprised.
they come down the ramp, and you see them holding blaster rifles, but they're very
Like clubs, though, right?
well, they're holding them
By
how
the
they're meant to be
barrel.
held, but you can tell that it's not really designed for them, so they kind of have problems with it.
They're squishing their finger into the trigger guard.
One trigger guard, please.
Yeah.
But they come down, and they come down the ramp, and then you see them kind of go to a different part of the ship, or go underneath the ship, and you see a platform drop down, and on the platform it has two large boxes that they come over to, and they each one basically work to pick up a box and then kind of start carrying it back to the inside of the ship.
That's weird. I don't have. Yeah, so.
You see that platform go back up?
Oh, it's starting to move up.
Yeah. So the ramp is down. There's a different spot, that the platform that dropped down from a different location, not the landing ramp, that where they got the crates from. And and then it starts to go back up.
And inside it's just like a cargo hold type area.
That's your assumption.
I'm going to okay. Should I take the cargo space, or should I go up the ramp with them?
I mean, keep in mind that I'm not really there, so.
Yeah, I know you can't metagame here, so I need to make the decision
I feel
myself.
and plus I feel like even though I've been going off and doing my own thing, getting into mayhem while you're doing more civilized things, I'm not sure that we should be reversing those roles right now. But
Yeah.
you do you.
Shoot. Okay, so am I out? So I'm coming there. I don't know if. Yeah. If I'm there, I'm by myself. Dang.
Well, I mean, if I see you go into the ship, then obviously I'm going to have to approach.
That's true. I don't have misdirect on you, so you know. So you see it. You see me looking there. Yeah, I think I'm going to hop inside the cargo area. So the platform going up, I just step in and let it go up.
Okay. Well, it was starting to raise. So to get on, go make an athletics check.
Oh, my favorite check.
It'll be average with a setback, but then I have too many.
I actually take a setback back. That's interesting. All right, straight
too many dark side points, so I will upgrade.
Of course. All right. Let's let it roll. I fail.
You see Kareth run and jump on the platform. You're able to grab the edge, but as it's pulling up, you start to pull yourself up, and it's getting too close, and you like jump at the end. Like, nope, wouldn't make it.
Nope, wouldn't make it. So, yep, up the platform I go. Up the ramp I go.
Up the ramp you go.
Yep.
Okay. You head over and go up the ramp. When you go up the ramp, it has you see it opens into a small storage area. You don't see any of the Gamorreans or you don't see anyone in this part. You see it has like the ring going around to kind of move around the ship ahead of you.
Okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, nope. So once you go forward, it has the ring, which either pass to the right or pass to the left.
Good adventurers go left, I guess.
Okay. You head to the left, and as you're going through, go ahead and make a stealth check.
All right. Fair enough. Given that I'm have misdirected, so no one should be seeing me, do I get a boost for that?
You can take a boost for that.
Okay. All right. So 1 yellow, 1 green, 2 blue. And
I will use another dark side point.
upgrade
And
it?
yep.
Okay.
So it'd be 1 red and 1 purple.
Okay. This is gonna be interesting. Oh,
I was just hoping
You
to
know
get him to spend his abilities this early.
but I will spend 2 strain
Okay.
to get rid of the 1 difficulty. So it's just 1 red. Okay, I'm good. I'm happy with that.
Okay.
I'm very happy. There we go. All right. So I succeed, and there is 3 advantages. So with those advantages, how about this? I take back 2 strain, so I didn't get any strain from the difficulty, and I will take a boost for the next roll I make. As in, I'm stealthing good enough for that.
Sounds good. You're moving through. The inner apartments of it are there's stuff kind of strewn about, so you kind of have to step around. It's not always just a clear path to go down the hallway. Probably some type of safety violation for some people, but you continue around. You get to the side. You see one of the doors on. You see kind of progressing around the ring. You see one door. The first door on your left, and then there's another door on the left, probably about another 20, 30 feet up.
Okay. I'm going to use sense to see if I sense anybody around.
Okay.
I'm rolling 1 die. I'm going to go ahead and spend conflict because I'm freaked out because I'm in the middle of nowhere with none of my buddies.
Okay. You reach out to the force to feel your surroundings. You feel the minds of 4 people in the room behind the first door that you got to.
Okay. Are they within engaged range?
Of you?
Yeah, I guess not because they're not touching. So I guess not. All right. So I just
They'd
see
be short range.
So 4 people behind one door and the other door, nothing?
The other door would be medium range from where you're at.
Okay. Okay. So 4 people there. I'll go ahead and move forward.
Okay.
Check the next door.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your dice.
All right. Okay. That one I
All right.
sense just fine.
You sense in this room. In here, you do not sense. You don't sense anybody.
Okay. And am I pretty much at a dead end right now?
So the YT series, they have like a circle that goes around like the core or like where the gunner pods are up top and bottom. And then around that ring goes to different exit points. Like one goes up to the cockpit, one goes to cabins, one goes to engineering, one goes to just kind of different rooms around it.
And would I know
in a circle?
Okay, so would I know per se what this door would lead to, if it's a cabin or?
On most ships, this would probably be it'd probably be like a cabin, either a cabin or like a crew quarters.
Okay. All right.
Or where your positioning is, with you going to the left, there'd be like 2 more spots before you get to the ramp or the area that goes over towards the to the where the cockpit would be.
Okay. All right. Do I want to look in and see if there's anything there? Well, I'll keep going. I'll keep going around.
Okay. You go to the next one. So if it's so this is kind of what the ship looks like. This is the circle. Then you have the hallway going around. So you saw this room. So that here, then there'd be one here, and then this would be the hallway going to the cockpit.
Okay.
Okay. You get to the next room, or you get up to the next door.
All right. I'll roll a sense roll. Okay. What do I sense?
You sense one person in there.
Okay. We'll go on to the next. Repeat.
You go to the next one, and you sense again, and in
Oh, do I have to roll again, or
yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'll take another conflict then. Do I have to take another destiny point for that?
Yep.
Ooh.
So
You know what? I feel the fear, but I'm not going to give into it this time mechanically. I'll just listen at the door. Do I hear anything?
go ahead and make a perception check.
I'm good. Right?
It'll be average, but we'll give you 2 setbacks.
Okay. Yeah, I don't take back perception.
Go see what it brings.
What?
At the
Stole my box, man.
Yep.
Huh?
All right.
You stole my
so
box.
average
What's inside?
is-
I saw the bad weather outside. I'm like, oh, I'll go grab that now.
Well, it's nice where he put it.
Yeah.
Well, I succeed, but I have 2 threat.
Okay. Listening through the door, you hear. Listening through the door, you hear there's 2 people in there. You hear them talking about mechanical terms, back and forth to each other,
Okay.
basically going through a checklist to make sure everything's okay. With your 2 threat, as you are at the door and you kind of start to move away from it I'm assuming you're going to move away to go to the next spot.
Yeah.
As you start to move away from it, one of the sensors triggers and the door opens, but you're at a spot where you've passed the door, so they don't see you right away. But you hear the door open behind you.
Okay, yeah, pretty much I'm throwing my misdirect at them right now, sustaining it so that they're not seeing it.
Okay.
It's a ghost.
Okay. You see them come to the door and kind of start like looking in the hallway. You hear them kind of call out and to see if they get any answers, and when nobody around responds, they kind of step out of the room and kind of start circling the kind of going around the circle, kind of looking for things.
All right. So as I back away and I look up the piloting ramp, is there anybody there?
Looking up the piloting ramp, you see that there's 3 people over at the cockpit. You can see that they are heavily armed. Looking from their apparel, they appear to be bounty hunters.
All right. So two, they're speaking technical terms. Hmm.
And while this is going on, Roos, you're just continuing to watch outside?
Oh, I mean, once I see him go in the ship, I'll give it like a few minutes, and if he doesn't come back out, then I'm gonna start trying to make my way forward, trying to stay in cover if I can, whatever. Trying to get in a position to back him up if shit goes down.
Okay.
Okay, so two technicians. There's 3 heavily armed bounty hunters up to the cockpit. And at the next door, last door before the ramp, let's see, rolling. I'm going to try another perception check.
Okay.
Same difficulty as before?
Sure.
Okay.
Actually, one less setback, but that's fine.
One less setback?
Yeah,
Then
you still fail.
let's just say it's one less failure, but I still fail. However, I get a lot of advantage.
Okay.
How about this? I don't know if there's anyone behind there, but at least I'm perceptive enough to know where this door actually goes to kind of get an idea of maybe what's behind there.
You, as you're going around, you see kind of through process of elimination, or actually from seeing the ramp below that the Gamorreans went to, you tell that that's going to be like a storage area.
Okay, so as in if I actually got up there, I would have come from there. Okay, cool. All right.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Who? Me again?
You.
Okay. Okay.
I have too many dark side points, so I will upgrade.
Okay.
Will be a red and a purple.
Okay.
And a setback.
Alrighty then. Okay. I succeed.
Okay. You hear footsteps coming. The three bounty hunters in the cockpit are heading. You hear their footsteps coming down towards the center ring.
Okay. So I hear them coming. So obviously they're still not going to see me. I just need to be out of their way. And I know there's the 4 Gamorreans there. I'm going to backtrack a little bit to where the 2 technicians were and just stay in that area.
Okay. All right. As you backtrack over to that section, but the 2 technicians are kind of still in the circle, kind of looking around, trying to figure out why the door opened. As the bounty hunters walk by, one of the technicians passes them like, "Hey, our door opened up by itself. Can you check outside to see if anything strange is going on?" And one of them kind of like shakes his head like, "You're overreacting," but he starts to head down the ramp. The other 2, they wait in the entry point for the ship, or they stop at the entry point, kind of waiting for the other one to get back.
At the entry point of the ship? Okay, they're still up on the ramp?
So they're towards the cockpit. So they're here.
Okay.
You made it back over here, kind of hiding against the wall. And then there's the tech, and then the other tech who was over here kind of talking to him. Since you're masked or misdirected, I don't know if you can see that well.
Okay. Oh, I can pin it right now. Let's see. Let's pin video. Cool. Now I see it very well now. Okay. And let's see.
As you're doing this, you hear the technician going this way. You see him step towards this door. The door opens, and he steps inside.
Do I see who's behind there?
Where you're at, you don't see anybody.
So he's going to go downstairs. Roos is probably going to be walking up soon. I know pretty much who's probably that number one right there. And I just, okay. I'm going to start going back down the ramp.
Okay. What is your discipline?
Oh, wow. This is going to be bad. Okay. My discipline, it is at 2, which is going to be, it's going to be it's 2 levels, and my willpower is at 4, so it's 2 and 2.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay. You, as you start, because you're not able to move as fast as you start moving it towards the ramp, you hear the ramp closing.
You hear the, I hear the ramp closing? Okay.
You see the ramp closing, and closing pretty quickly.
Well,
Bruce, down below, you see a bounty hunter come out and kind of look around the underneath of the ship. He has a heavy rifle with him, and after he's down there for maybe 15, 20 seconds, you see the landing ramp start to close, and you see him turn and look towards it in surprise.
anyway, so yeah, I think I'm just going to book it.
Okay, so he's still on the ground, and the ramp's going up.
Yep.
Okay, I want to try and time this so that I can jump in, but he can't stop me. So I'm going to book it, and I'm going to use the enhanced abilities leap to jump in at a point where he can't try to catch me or stop me or shoot me or anything.
Okay. Go ahead and so it'll be a couple of rolls. Go ahead and make a stealth check. We're gonna do a 1 red and 2 purple.
Okay.
Any bonuses because he's got his back turned and trying to figure out why the ramp's going up?
Sure. You can take a boost. And then, yeah.
Hey, look at that.
Triumph.
Okay.
I'm guessing an upgrade on the next skill.
So you're able to kind of, with that distraction, you're able to make good distance to get towards the ship. We'll have your 2 setback just be 2 strain as you're exerting yourself to get into a position. If you want to use it for an upgrade for your next check, it's gonna be an athletics check to basically, or going with your leap ability, but athletics check to kind of make it through the entry before it closes. It is going to be 2 red and a purple.
Okay, and you said I could use the Triumph
as an upgrade?
Okay.
Unless there's something else you want to use it for
That's
Southwest.
perfectly acceptable for me. All right, so I got a success and 3 advantages.
Okay. You run and you do your weird force jump and kind of dive as the ramp is going up. As you land there, you see Kareth, who was darting towards the ramp in the opposite direction that you were.
What's going on?
Oh crap! I guess we're doing this.
As you land on the ramp, Roos, the technician who is up here hears the sound from you landing, and calls the bounty hunters over and starts heading towards the ramp. And we will go ahead and roll initiative.
Okay. Yeah.
And then just tell me what it is, because I don't like this initiative tracker.
Yeah, I
That's
kind of
fair.
agree with you. Just reset it. And
Yeah, just
Okay.
tell me what you get. I don't like.
All right. Rolling. Shoot. I get 2 successes, but I get 5 advantage for all the good that does.
Okay.
yeah, that's not super useful, is it?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh,
7,
okay.
7 and 0.
Okay.
Vigilance, right? I mean,
Well,
Yeah.
that's my vigilance is really good too. I mean, look at mine.
yeah, but I can use the force on it.
Yeah.
So not only is your vigilance is technically better than mine, but I also roll my 4 force dice.
Yeah.
God.
Weirdly enough, that 5 advantages helped a little bit.
So we have player, non-player, player, non-player, non-player, non-player.
Philip, if you allow me to go, I think I can be able to at least. I have an idea how to jam out at least one of the groups.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. As I see him rolling over, I'm going, crap. I run to the door off to the left, and I start hacking it to break the lock so that they can't. They cannot come in.
Over to the Gamorreans.
Yeah. Yeah. I know that the Gamorreans. So yeah.
Okay. You dart over there.
Mhm.
We'll update this a little bit. So the tech is here. Bounty hunters. So Kareth is now here. Roos is over here.
Yeah.
And go ahead and make me a skullduggery check.
Okay.
It'll be hard.
Okay.
And then I will use a destiny point because it's fun.
Because
course
it's
it's
fun.
Because
Fun.
it's fun. Give me a moment. I gotta check something. If I do delivery.
Use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah. Should I take 2? No, I shouldn't take 2 strain to make it easier. It's gonna be. It's pretty good. A good roll anyway. I'll go ahead and roll that. Okay, that's good.
That's really good.
I think I wonder if you allow for my triumph for me to realize, hey, I could actually lock all the doors. Chunk, 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 chunk.
That way we wouldn't have to deal with anybody that wasn't already in the walkway.
Yeah. Granted, it's not going to stop one of them that I know is on board. I'm pretty sure Radnar's here.
Yeah, he's been trying to get us to fight Ragnar for like 3 sessions now, right?
Yeah.
3
so I'm
sessions that we actually did, so like 5 weeks.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm guessing that I'm going to see Radnar cutting his way
right,
out.
like Darth Vader style, right?
And yeah, I'm going to have to face him head on. That's not going to be fun.
Right. I could even see a thing where you're like, stay back. This one's mine.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to be doing
And
that.
you're about to go crazy. Like you're about to go loco.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So I see you succeeded. So you get over and you jam the doors.
I have a triumph. Can I have it so it locks all the doors?
Sure.
All right.
So that one too. Okay. You hear the doors lock.
Mm-hmm.
you the bounty hunters, they see you dart over there, and they're going to shoot at you.
Yep. Yep. Not enough time to draw my
Yeah,
lightsaber.
whatever.
Yeah. Well, I only have one range defense, but yeah.
So short range, one, two from your armor.
Oh, I get 2 for my armor?
No,
Okay.
we got. You let us choose which one we got the bonus to.
Yeah, I thought it was 1 melee, 1 armor, or 1 ranged.
Yeah, I took ranged. He took melee.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I have 2-1 and he has 1-2.
Okay. All right. So you're at short range, so 1 purple. Your adversary thing's not activated.
Not
No.
yet.
And kabang!
That's gonna hurt.
So they will hit you for 13.
Okay.
Ouch.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, you have what? Force soak?
Oh yeah, I have. Oh yeah, that's right. I have soak. I'm sorry. So that's not 13. That's. I have 3. Yeah, 4 soak. So I take 9. So that's 9 damage.
No, I'm
And you
using
don't have your lightsaber out either.
It's a brother.
No, I didn't have it out. I was just trying to bust the lock.
Let's have his brother dance with you. Come here.
9 is still a pretty significant chunk of your health.
Yeah, it is.
Can you dance with Dylan to keep him distracted?
Is using a stim action or maneuver?
What's that?
Is using a I forget what the painkiller is called in Star Wars.
It's a stim pack.
Okay, is a stim pack using a stim pack action or a maneuver?
So it'd be a maneuver to draw it, maneuver to use it.
Okay. Okay, well then, all right, that changes my. I wished I had 1 more action. I just wish I had 1 more maneuver. I couldn't do that.
To see if it rings.
Okay.
Oh, you can get your lightsaber out. That way, hopefully, you can prevent yourself from taking another one of those. Or
Yeah,
you
I'm
can
gonna
just
get
let
my
me deal with these goobers.
Yeah, I'm
because
gonna
I
use
haven't
it.
gone yet.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna be So yeah, you go. Hopefully, take care of some of them.
Okay. That is the bounty hunters. They'll give you a setback on your next action.
Okay. Yeah. That's fair.
Roos.
All right. Well, I don't have Kira's problem of not being ready to go, so I will use Force Leap to jump into these fools because they're at medium, yeah. Because you rolled 2 purple. They're at long. Are they at long or medium?
No, they're medium.
Okay. Or are they short because you only rolled 1 die?
Oh yeah. For you, yeah, that's all right. It's short range.
Maybe short.
Okay.
Probably everybody's in short range.
Oh, well, I don't need to leap at them then. I just walk up and start slicing.
Okay.
Although a leap is more dramatic, so.
Yep.
Let's say you dramatically leap over there to engage range, and
I leap over Kira's head with a sweet acrobatic somersault.
yeah, that sounds great.
Easily. And start cutting.
Yep.
Okay.
Do they have any defense or anything?
They have 1 defense.
Lightsaber. It takes me a while to set up my lightsaber roll, sorry.
No problem.
So many dice. So many.
So many days.
Wow.
So 15 with a crit, I guess.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, you can crit with yours. You can crit. Oh yeah, crit. Yeah.
No, you can't really. Yeah, I mean, my crit is 1, so
Crit
that
is
would
1.
be 2 crits. But
So you can put in a crit for 20. Yeah, if you want to.
For +10.
For +10. Okay. Or yeah, +10.
but these are goons. So how does that work?
They're
I don't know if they're goons or not.
Oh,
they're not.
all right. Well, let me make a crit roll.
I was phrasing it poorly.
So I guess 40, whatever 55 is. How do I modify it? Oh, +10.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's like an offset.
All right, roll again. Whatever.
Well, that's still good.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's better. So,
It actually is better.
Yeah.
Which I think is hilarious, by the way. Like, I think it's really funny that, like, the first couple of crits are really bad.
Well, except for Nick.
Well, yeah.
no, they're it's like one of the martial art talents of picking a critical injury. The first one is you can pick a level 1/1, and stunned is a level 1/1. So it's like, okay, I picked stunned. It's like, really?
Staggered. Staggered.
We're like a whole bunch of the level 2 ones are like, it's going to reduce your intelligence for the encounter.
Right. Or you know, what your willpower or your.
Some other worthless
Actually,
stat.
those are actually a little more. It's actually until they're healed.
Are they? Okay.
Yeah.
But
still, the point
Yeah.
is,
Yeah.
you know, the 1-star ones that you're talking about, Duncan, are the ones that affect skill rolls, not stat rolls.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And those are until end of encounter.
okay. So the one bounty hunter is staggered. So he's going to miss his turn.
And he took 15.
And he took 15. Yeah. He is still alive, but not by very, very much. You hear the Gamorreans kind of chopping at the door with their axes, not making very much progress. And you see the door here. You see a red lightsaber come through the door as he starts cutting an opening for him.
Man, where's Lassen to start soldering it back up from the other end?
Close it! Close it!
That still stands out as one of the most amusing parts of this entire game, was me being like, Lassen, just use your lightsaber to weld it back up.
That is the technician. He runs and hides in the corner. So it's back to player's turn.
I would like to have my turn to at least ignite my lightsaber, pull the painkiller out, and get sense ready so I can actually be not so squishy.
Well, now that you know that someone with a lightsaber is there, why don't you try just thrusting your lightsaber through the same door and see if you hit him? I mean, that's evil. You would totally do that right now.
Well, the thing is, yeah, no, it's stun him. Oh, but actually.
Oh, that's right, because your lightsaber only does stun, huh?
Yeah. Well, the thing is that I need to set up my sense because I know that there's a fight coming up. So
that's fair.
So I have to do my prep move. So ignite the lightsaber, pulling out a stim pack, ready to use it, and then I'm rolling sense to bring up my defense and offense.
What colors?
No, I'm using it right now.
Oh.
Hey, stop.
And I at least roll enough light side to just get myself into
go color on the
deep
board?
running. So, all right.
Sure.
And
teacher.
yeah, I can't really move anywhere to be certain.
Oh.
So yeah, I
Here.
guess I have to stay put. Okay.
Okay.
And I did 2 strain because I did 2 maneuvers because I needed to do both. Okay. That's my turn.
Here, Dylan.
If I was smart, I should have drawn my lightsaber while doing the hacking thing at the same time. But oh well.
You can call her there. Hey, right there. Okay. So you have your lightsaber drawn. You have your sense power activated, and you stab yourself with a needle.
Yep. Okay. Oh, so you're allowing for that to happen? Okay, I'll take. Then I'll.
I thought you were saying you're going to take. Oh, because it'd be.
It'd be 3 maneuvers, so I technically can't. If you're going to allow it, I'm cool. I'm
Well,
cool
it'd be
with
3
that.
maneuvers. If you took 2 strain, you could do it, right?
No, it's
I don't know
only
if
you
you
can only
wanted
take 2
to.
maneuvers.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes. Sure. I'll let you do it. I don't remember. I vaguely thought we gave you quick draw with your robot arm because it had like the hidden compartment, but
Oh.
I don't remember. So
Well, that would be yeah. Since it comes on my arm, that makes sense. Okay, sure. We'll go with that. We'll roll with that.
it just falls into your hand, right? Just
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
Pop. Okay.
So you are there. One of the bounty hunters.
You want monitor race?
The one we'll do the one that you did not shoot because, or the one you didn't already hack. We'll take a shot.
Because he's the only one that can go.
True. Is gonna shoot at you, Roos.
Is he gonna back up or something?
No, it's just a harder difficulty because he's doing it at close range. So, you have 2 ranged.
I have 2 ranged.
Okay.
I'm not gonna use any abilities.
Okay.
You need to stop doing this.
Okay. So he has 3 purple and 2 black against his skill.
Womp womp.
1 advantage. He shoots blasters, shoot around you
Can you select?
as he's kind of fuddling with his rifle to get it in position.
It's not so fun when the other side has one of these, is it?
It's not so fun when you have a rifle and people are standing right next to you.
I moved everything. Put it down.
All right. There's only 2 guys out here?
There's the two bounty hunters.
Huh?
Yep.
And then someone with a lightsaber, presumably Lord Ragnar, is cutting through the door.
Yep.
Okay.
We're guessing, but
All right. So should I attack the guy that just shot at me, or should I attack the guy that I know will die if I hit him?
well, the fewer actions the enemy has, the more survivable we are.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm not. I mean, yeah.
I guess I'll finish off the guy that was stunned this round.
Okay. He has 2 points left, so you can finish him off.
Yeah, he will. As long as I don't miss, he will die.
Duncan, do you have the topper?
Yes.
Okay. Here, Dylan. Pen?
Yeah. Okay. And with my 9 bajillion advantage, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 advantages. Since I have to use 2.
Waiting for a cup? Yeah, you're probably for
8 advantages. I don't know. Can I say that? What good is 8 advantages? I increased my defense, increased Kira's defense, increase his next action, reduce the bounty hunter's next action.
Yeah, let's probably want to.
So you give him a black. If you give the remaining of the bounty hunter a black, you can give a boost to your next ally, or the next person a boost to the next, or a boost to Kirith, a boost to your next ally, and then
put him down, Dylan.
give Radnar a black.
Sure, Ragnar block
Good if you get 2
to
boosts.
cut through the door.
So. Okay.
All right, so you get a boost to your next action, Kirith, and
Cool.
both the baddies get a black.
Okay.
The Vermorians continue chopping. Which is not an easy task.
I'm trying to think like how well an axe could chop through. Are these like axes with pierce or something?
They'd have vicious, probably not pierced, but I put it against five purple dice, and so they're not making much progress because chopping through a metal door is
No.
not very
Right.
not very easy. So you see, so that's them. You see the lightsaber finish up. It's cut. It starts to do a big cut, and then it kind of stops, and you see it just cut off. So
So you can just see
falls
it's like
out.
a porthole now.
Yep. So
It's like
porthole
whatever,
falls
I'll just
out
use the force from behind this door. It's fine.
because
As long as I can stick a hand out and do force lightning, it's fine.
because he's going to stick a hand out and do force lightning.
It's
And
cheating.
yep. So
Boy, oh boy, I hope he didn't cut the hole big enough for me to throw my lightsaber through. Oops.
so he. Let me go to force lightning to make sure I remember it.
Oh golly.
Pretty sure it's just a ranged attack versus going against discipline.
Whatever, ain't no afraid. Zap me.
You don't know what you're saying.
A 2 difficulty discipline check. Oh, not even a ranged attack.
That's ridiculous.
Okay. So 2 difficulty ranged attack. He gets his black dice. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And
So is that a miss?
Oh yeah.
that's a miss.
Oh wow.
Because it's not one of those things where you use a black die to hit, and then
Nope.
all the other ones increase the effect.
Nope.
Zah!
As he sticks his hand out through the wall or through the opening, he looks over and sees Kirith, or he looks in the direction. We'll say as he looks out, he looks in the direction of Roos and starts to shoot bolts of lightning, but with all the chaos over where Roos is and everything that's going on, you see arcs of lightning going through the roof, going through the floor. We will use his advantages. You see it fry the lock with the Gamorreans. And
Oh man, he's setting it up so that it's one-on-one between the two of you, and I can't help because I'm gonna have to take on the Gamorreans.
and he misses.
Oh.
God, big bag I miss.
You know, it's funny. I was thinking about using those advantages to maneuver so that I could be flush against the door. That way I could have the advantage against him when he came out. Damn, if I would have done that, he could have stuck his hand out and I could have looped him.
Yep. All right.
Force lightning us now, bitch.
So it will go to the top of the round.
So how big is that hole? Just small enough?
Man-size hole.
Oh,
man's-
okay. So it's big enough for anyone to go through.
You'd have to jump through it. So he basically cut the top part of the door. He was going to do the whole thing, but then he's heard all the commotion outside. He's like, screw this.
Right, fight smarter, not harder.
Yep. If I don't have to stand out there, then, well, there's no need for the whole door to go.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, once the Gamorreans are down, then You know, I can start throwing my lightsaber at him. That's the benefit of having a man-sized hole there, I guess.
So you got the one bounty hunter remaining, the 4 Gamorreans, and Lord Radnar through the door.
And Lord Ragnar was last. Yeah?
Yeah.
He went last that round.
He last that round.
So I'm
yeah.
wondering if I can attack the bounty hunter and leave you free to still, I don't know what the order is.
Yeah, well, it's
Player, non-player, player, or player, non-player, player, non-player, non-player.
And I'm guessing if the bounty hunter is taken down, it would just remove the one off the bottom, right? Or would it be next player?
It'd remove one of the 2 from the bottom.
To the bottom, okay. Okay, well, Phil, how do you want to play this? Do you want to have it where you go, your character goes first, or do you want me?
You go, it's fine.
Okay. Yeah, because when I see Lord Ragnar, I'm going to just
Right, you're going to flip out.
Flip out and just go beeline right towards him. Now, give him my action, so it's going to be one maneuver to get there. The one step ahead, is that an action or a maneuver to invoke?
What's step ahead?
Yeah.
So what is step ahead? Sidestep?
One step ahead is once per session, suffer 2 strain, and count your cunning 1 higher normal for the remainder of the encounter.
That's so good.
Sorry, once per session.
Mm-hmm. Suffer 2 strain.
Oh, it doesn't define. It doesn't define it as an action or a maneuver.
No, it does not. This is why I'm asking.
Okay, what tree is that on?
I don't know. It's on the crystal that you gave me.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll say you can do it as an incidental.
As an incidental? Okay, I'll
Yeah.
take 2 conflict and 2 strain, or two conflict and 2 strain for that.
Okay.
To do 1 step ahead. And intense focus, do you know which one that what that is?
Suffer 1 strain to upgrade your next roll, once.
Okay. Oh no, okay, so is that, I don't know if that's maneuver as well.
It is a maneuver.
Okay. So let me look at how I'm doing, because I'm going to be spending through a lot of strain just to do this. 2 + 2. Yeah, actually, I would do it. Yeah, I would definitely do it just to get at him. So I'll suffer 4 strain. I'll maneuver over there, use my maneuver for intense focus, and invoke my action as well as my conflict.
Okay.
To make it so that I'm going to cut right into him.
All right. Give me your roll.
Okay,
And
so
he's probably got some reds coming.
yeah, this is definitely going to be an adversary, but let's see. What's my lightsaber skill at? 3? Okay, so it's now because of my sense and my intense focus. All right, I'm 5 and 1.
He has adversary 4.
Oh,
Holy crap. Okay.
1 defense.
And 1 defense, just because.
adversary
Okay.
4. Dang!
Yeah. Okay, so
Dang.
all right. Before I forget, I need to move my morality. I went down, or 2 more. Okay. Yeah. This may or may, whatever it's, yeah, it's going to turn out bad no matter what. Okay, I cut at him.
All right.
I succeed. 16 strain.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay. You say he's parrying some of that?
Actually, do I want to use my
No, 16 strain's good.
16 strain's good, yeah.
Save your rerolls for when you do really bad on those 4 red dice.
That's true. Oh yeah.
You don't need no double despair or triple despair bullshit.
Double
Yeah.
blanks. What the? All right. He is still standing, but he is not happy about it. The bounty hunter by Bruce will take a shot at him.
Oh, I thought it went PC and PC, PC. Oh, it did, but Ragnar's not going. The bounty
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I just expected Ragnar to take the first action. Wait. Shows what I know.
I was debating, but I didn't want to do him basically twice.
Right.
So tactically it would be better for me to do it, but instead we'll shoot you for 13.
All right. Well, I guess I got to do some reflecting.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Where'd my little cheat sheet go? There it is. All right. So I have 5 reflects. And it was 13, you said?
Yep.
So there's 3 strain, I guess. Right? It's 3 strain to use that ability?
3 strain to reflect. Yep.
Yeah.
Can we get
Oh.
night diaper?
Ow. Okay.
You ready to go get changed? You gotta put some pajamas on. Yes?
Okay.
All the damage. Well, soak some of it too, obviously, but.
Bruce's turn.
All right. Well, right back at you, bud. I think you had a defense, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, 1 defense.
Whoa.
15 and a threat.
15 and a threat.
Yep.
Okay. He is still alive, but just barely. And,
Oh, dang.
and we'll just give you a strain for your threat.
Womp womp.
The
All right.
what would he do? He steps back. He moves back away from the door now that he sees you there.
Oh, I didn't leap through? Okay.
Oh, you can go through.
Okay. Yeah, but he can step back. That's fine.
Oh, you leapt through. I thought you just went up to it and stabbed through it.
Oh, no.
That's hilarious.
Granted, I could have did that, and weirdly enough, it would cut through and stun him, which...
Right.
And he is going to try this again.
Yeah, try and
this-
force but this time he has to target Kira.
Yeah, this is
Kira
gonna be...
is standing in front of the door.
This is gonna...
You've already you've already tasted force lightning once.
Oh, yeah.
Is it
Oh,
at
yeah.
least?
Ow!
Oh,
Ouch!
no. Could have been worse.
4, 5.
Could have been worse. What's the 3 purples? Is that based on Daniel's willpower or something?
No, 2 purple. Force
Just
lightning
range attack.
is just against you make a discipline check against 2 purple. 2.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, it doesn't take discipline into account. It does take range into account. You have to use force dice to increase range. And then all your force dice go to increase how much it does. I was debating on doing bind to try to get both of you, but I think he would do this instead.
Yeah.
And there it is. I keep looking for it under Force Lightning, but that's not his name.
No, it's
Unleashed.
Unleashed, yeah.
So it Damage equal to base damage is equal to his willpower, so that's 5.
Okay.
Did he have advantages?
9. Oh, geez, 9. Probably. I don't know if it's soakable or not.
2 advantages. 2.
If it's soakable, why would anybody do that aside from the evil factor? Why wouldn't you just fight with your lightsaber?
It's soakable, because, but it has other things that.
Like stun or whatever.
Yeah.
Like stagger.
Also, magnitude to hit more people.
Oh, right.
Other mean stuff like that. He will unleash to spend 1 of his points to reduce it to a critical 1, and he'll use his 2 advantages to crit.
Yep. Hopefully you don't roll as high last time.
Hopefully
your arm just falls off.
Yep. Can't do that. You will spend 1, so 2 to activate, 1 for unleash, 1 for duration, which gives it burn 2, and 2 for strength upgrades, which will add 12 damage. So 13, 17 damage.
Oh, jeebus. And I'm assuming you can't reflect that, or.
Oh, I can.
You can reflect it to reduce the damage.
So I reflect 5. Yeah. So I'm going up by 10, and I go up. So I take down 5. So how much total you said?
So it will 5, 9, 17. So 17 damage.
Okay, 17 damage. Okay. So I take at least 5, so it's 12 damage, which means then I soak 3, 9. Okay. Yeah. I am.
You're down?
Not yet.
Then roll his critical. Well, keep your turn. Apparently so.
Come on!
Okay, are you ready for this?
That's the last time you did it.
It's open in Phoenix.
What the hell?
One of the darkest limbs selected by the GM is permanently lost until a cybernetic replacement can be attached.
Man, you're going to be the $6 million man soon.
Which limb?
Well, let's chop off the cybernetic limb. So,
Okay, yeah, it blasts off. All right.
Which is your lightsaber arm?
No, it's my left arm. So I still have my right.
So he chops through. It goes through your arm. It goes through like the bicep part. So it's not a clean cut to chop it off. So,
That's messed up. Apparently, that's his specialty, is maiming the shit out of people with unleashed.
so.
Yeah.
And anything else you can do? The Gamorreans rush out.
Man. Maybe the heroic last stand of Kira, followed shortly by the heroic last stand of Roos.
They will go over to Roos because
they can't even see the battle going on between Ragnar and Kira, can they?
No.
Yep.
Well, actually,
if it is, it'd be heavily obscured. Okay. They're going to move over and attack at you. You have 1 melee defense, or did you get an upgrade?
So I did my to range, so I got
Okay.
1 melee defense.
Okay. So this one is a minion group, and they're attacking you with their axes. Chop, chop, chop. Not as good as last time.
What's that?
You said not as good as last time. 4, 7, 8, and 1, not enough to crit. They'll give you a setback.
All right, and I can parry this away. So
Okay.
I will.
And that is the bad guy. So we'll go to the top of the round. Let me look up the burn trait.
Oh, yeah. It does base damage equal to, it does base damage for the number of rounds. I'm down. I'm going down.
Ew, what?
Yeah. I just remembered. Yeah, burn does that.
Yep.
I did not have, yeah, I couldn't stand a chance. I thought I was able to get it one last stand, one last hit. Shoot.
So,
Well,
at the start of your turn, it'll do the damage to you.
It does, at the beginning, start of my turn?
I'm trying to find here. Let's see. So,
I should bring up my Genesis one.
weapons with burn inflict damage over time. If the attack is successful, the character continues to suffer the weapon's base damage for a number of rounds equal to the weapon's burn rating damage. It is applied at the start of each of the target's actions. So yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so you'll just.
Yep. I'll just fall down my turn.
With going below 0, it gives you a crit.
Yep. And that plus
How many crits do you have? Just this one?
just this one. So plus 10.
I forgot the plus 10. My number block is still turned off.
Hold on, I can look it up. I have the crit table here. 55, you say?
You can't voluntarily suffer strain anymore. Waka waka waka.
What?
Until the
Well, it
end of the
doesn't matter.
encounter.
I'm
You're down,
Yeah.
right? That's
You're
what
down.
I'm saying. It doesn't matter.
Yep. Okay. But mark two crits for.
okay.
For
Okay.
if we live, you know.
Yeah. So yeah, I have a.
Because I got an injured bounty hunter, 4 Gamorreans, and Ragnar to deal with.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dang.
We'll leave it there. So, they'll go to. We'll give you the first thought, Philip.
Yeah.
That way we can have Kirith fall as late as possible.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do I chop the minion? Let's see. Who had the better roll? I'm going to metagame this. I guess the bounty hunter had the better roll, huh?
The bounty hunter does more damage. He has the better skill, but it's harder because he's attacking you while engaged.
Right,
So,
and I have 2 range defense.
Mhm.
All right, I'm going to attack the minion group. I'm assuming they don't have a defense, or do they?
They do not have a defense.
I can't remember. Did you rule that a single? Oh, it doesn't matter anyway. Okay. Oof. All right.
Okay.
18 and a crit.
Okay. You chop through the Gamorreans.
Jesus Christ, that was a good roll.
That was a really good roll. I was hoping to have one of it.
I kind of would have liked to maybe have saved that for Ragnar, but what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Yep. The bounty hunter, he will try to shoot you again. He will aim.
He will aim. Good call.
Since there's not much spots for him to go, I'll spend.
Right, and you know it's. Oof.
I'll spend a destiny point. And anything else you have to affect the roll before I roll?
No, go ahead.
Okay. What?
All right. I'll take it.
All right.
I mean, this is going to go bad anyway, but
He shoots at you and look.
His advantage is he realizes that he should just run the fuck away. He's like, shit, he just killed 4 pig dudes.
He just killed my buddy, 4 pig dudes, but Lord Radnar's there. It's okay. Speaking of Lord Radnar.
Oh, man.
yeah.
He's gonna peek his head out and try to force lightning me in the back. What a pussy. Should come out and face me lightsaber to lightsaber like a man.
Oh no, he's not like that.
He seemed so reasonable when I talked to him. Chump. Especially because I really have almost never gotten to use that stupid duelist ability you gave my lightsaber. I think the only time I got to use it was when I became the hero of Gantua.
He is going to step back up and force that lightning you because he's a jerk.
Womp womp. Guess what are you gonna do?
Yep.
With your pajamas on?
Anything you want to have to affect it?
Nope.
Yep.
Do I get? It doesn't. I don't add my range defense or anything, right?
Nope.
Womp womp.
Oh wow. Yeah. Oh wow.
You can't crit you or make it burn, but it looks like it hurt.
You can make it hurt a lot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 dark side points.
Okay. But don't the successes mean anything?
Yeah. So that adds the base damage. So he'd be at 10 before any strength upgrades.
Okay.
So you spend 2 to activate it. He has no advantages, so he can't crit. He
15. Dang.
Yep. That's advantages. Wow. So to do burn and then strength upgrades are really all he has that he could spend it on. 1, 2, so 4, 8, 12. So 22. And he will give a burn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I gotta do reflect. I've got 6 reflect.
Okay.
So sounds like I'm taking 11.
Okay.
You're taking a lot.
6 plus 5 is 11, and he did 22, so I'm taking 11.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you have 1 turn left.
Yeah, because I'm going to take that damage again and die.
Yeah.
When you do burn, so it does the base damage, but the weird part on this one is the base. So the base damage is the successes. One of those podcasts I watched said to do basically the whole hit again, which actually no, it says it upgrades so it'd be the whole hit again. So
It's a whole hit again?
let's see. Does it increase the base damage? Because it's one of the ones where they phrase it poorly. So I'm gonna grab the book.
Target hit by the kind. Now, when I have the Genesis version up, and it says that the attack continues to suffer the weapon's base damage each round.
Yeah. So, but on this, the base damage. So,
Oh, base damage for the lightning, right?
So, but so that was the pig dudes are dead. So it's just the bounty hunter and Lord Radnar, and then you two. So you go back to the beginning of the round.
In which I get burned and fall.
Okay, let me look. Force lightning or protect, unleash.
I mean, if it's only base damage, which is 5, or base damage plus number of damage rolled, which is 10, then I can soak and stay standing one more turn. But it won't matter because
Oh,
am I going to take out Lord Ragnar?
Yep.
Am I going to take out Lord Ragnar? No.
Oh yeah. Okay. Actually, that would depend. If that's the case, actually, that would change what if I stay standing or not.
Did you actually change your wounds at all, though?
So I haven't changed my wounds. I got the wounds. I haven't got the burn yet. So I haven't. So I don't know.
You did get the burn.
I did get the burn.
Yeah.
The thing is whether I could soak through it, and I forgot about that. If I could soak through the burn and it's only the base willpower, then I have 2 more turns, or 1 more turn really, because he's gonna jolt me. Yeah, because I forgot about soak.
Okay.
Right now I'm at 12. Wait, 10? Yeah.
So we'll say the burn is going to be equal to his base damage, which is his willpower plus his successes.
Okay.
Versus continuing to add the strength modifiers on there.
Okay. Yeah, then given that, yeah, I go down.
Okay.
I still, so nothing really changed.
It's still like 5 through your soak, right? So
Yeah.
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 Mm-hmm.
My soak's a little higher than yours.
Yeah, so with it was a not base 9 hit, so 3 soak it would have been 6. So yeah, I go down. So I'm at 17 wounds.
Okay.
For
Stupid
keeping
losing an
track.
arm. That's so much bullshit. Does that instantly reduce a trait?
No, it gives him a setback dice until he gets on anything that would use your arms until you get that fixed.
Yeah.
So this wasn't the permanent arm loss. This was the temporary.
Yeah. Well, no, it was. I have to get another replacement limb.
Oh my god, ridiculous.
Yep. Yep. So it'd be up to Kirt's or Roos's turn.
Yep.
Yeah. During which I take. You said base plus the number of hits, right?
Yes. So 5 plus
10,
his successes.
which I soak 5 of. So I take 5 more, putting me at 16 wounds.
Mm-hmm.
So I basically got 1 more action.
Yeah.
I got to make it count.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to leap over to the door and try to thrust my lightsaber through Lord Ragnar.
Okay.
One last valiant effort before I burn to death, or the bounty hunter shoots me in the back.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Okay.
And since I'm not going to be engaged with that guy anymore, Duelist will engage. All right, let's see. All right, so reduce clipper 1, auto damage, reflection.
Amy Ann.
Shit, I totally forgot that this gave deflection. I guess I should probably have 3 range defense. Oh well. Reaction, boost to vigilance. Okay, cool. All right. So yeah, the duelist. I'm trying to remember what the duelist did.
You get a boost dice.
A boost die. Right. Which isn't that great, but any advantage will help, right?
Yeah. Granted, he's not wounded, but he is like stunned. I mean, he's almost stunned. Granted, you don't know that, or he may because I was out there. Kareth was out there, yeah.
So what is it? 3? It's 3 reds, right? Because it's 4 upgrades.
Yep, 3 reds.
I'm going to use a force die here. I did it right. Okay.
All right, Mr. Man.
Well, interesting.
That is interesting. Unfortunately, I'm not conscious to actually change that, so.
Yep.
Well, my character's
Yeah.
Which is a shame, really.
It is a shame.
All right, so 14 damage, a crit, and whatever bad shit's going to happen to me.
Okay. So go
You
ahead
know
and
what?
do.
Hold on.
Mhm.
14, 15, 16 damage, and I'm going to take 3 conflict.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he's going to get that crit.
Not going to be quite enough, but dang.
I guess I'll roll that crit now.
Yeah.
Man, why couldn't it have been the you lose an action one? Doesn't matter. I'm still going to get burned to death next round. But
Yeah.
Okay. Well, but that's actually kind of funny because it increases the difficulty of all presence and willpower checks. So
Oh, yeah.
Which is actually kind of good. If I wasn't about to die, it would be really good, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
It's actually a really good one to get against Jedi.
And specifically this one. Yeah.
Okay. Well, he can't parry because he'll pass out. Let me go read the.
Oh no! Is 15 going to be
Let
enough for his rickety old ass?
Let me read the protect power.
Oh my god! You almost took him out with your stun damage.
Oh. Oh.
2 discipline.
So that'd be really funny. So the bounty the almost dead bounty hunter's like, what happened? I'm the only one still standing.
You increase the difficulty, right?
Third purple one.
Yeah. Okay.
So make a protect power. So he spends a destiny point to be able to use protect as a reaction. Roll a discipline check, spend 2 force points, reduce the damage of energy-based weapons that hit him by amount equal to the willpower plus 1 per success. Dark sides may only protect themselves, may not protect others. And then...
I guess lightsaber is energy-based.
So 7, okay.
That was so close.
Yeah.
Oh.
turn him into the most evil Force ghost ever. Nope, guess it's not happening.
Oh.
Oh,
you-
jeez.
As
Well,
you,
he has to spend 2, so he reduces it by 2, right?
so it reduces by his willpower, which is 5, and then 2 successes, so it take down by 7. And then he has strength upgrades, so he can use his dark side points to reduce for each dark side point to reduce it by 4. So he's going to end up taking nothing from because of protect.
Oh. Ah.
You can use it as once as an outer turn. So
Oh.
So he doesn't get the crit either.
no, he would not get the crit. So if there's something else you'd want to use your triumph for,
Leave your guard alone.
Yeah. What could we use?
I don't know. There's not really much that's going to help here. No matter what, the next, even if he doesn't get me on his attack, or the bounty hunter doesn't get me on his attack, I will be burned and go down.
We can't. Yeah, we pretty much we're not running. It's just I don't know exactly what we could do with that try. I know something. Whatever device that's giving him this force power, you see it and are able to actually while he's bringing up this protect, be able to slice through that.
Bago.
Although
You
that
have
might
some
be a
sort of
little too
artifact
much.
on him or something?
Sorry, say again.
You're saying that he's getting some power from an artifact or something?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
I thought that was already. Just known knowledge. If that's mitigating, I'll back off then.
yep, 9.
No, I don't remember that ever coming up in conversation.
Oh. Okay, well, given that he had so much power, we thought, okay, there has to be something that's giving him that power. Or we can just say, hey, because of luck or fate, maybe the thing that is giving him that power got cut.
Okay. So as you swing, this barrier comes up, protecting him. Your blade goes through, but not into him. Goes into his pouch on the side. As it does, you see a black light, basically, or black energy flood the compartment. As both of you get hit with a wave of energy.
Oof.
I mean, I have a despair still sitting there too.
Yep.
So yeah, I think it's all part of it. Great.
So, right.
So you, so let me roll this. Oh, when the wave of energy, so the wave of energy with the despair, the wave of energy basically disrupts towards you, kind of sending a blast of energy. It failed on its basically attack roll, so it knocks you to the ground, and it'll give him a boost dice for his action. They will. So they're the bounty hunter and him. He does not want to
Right, the
take.
bounty hunter would have to try and get through this stupid hole in the door, or run up to the hole in the door to shoot through.
So we will. Oh, we'll do that. We'll try doing that. Bad guys gloat. What's your discipline?
I have 2 yellow and 2 green.
Yellow, 2 green. Okay. Let me. Two yellow and 2 green. Oh, this is not a strong roll. Take a boost. He'll spend a dark side I did that wrong. He'll spend a dark side point. And he will use bind on you.
Why? I'm dying.
So he, ooh, I'm trying. You feel the force surround you and start crushing you as you get raised into the air. He stares at you as you are still crackling with the force energy that's burning you. It's like, you guys have been a pain in my side for too long. It's time for me to finish this. And
And then we die.
Then we die. Yeah. Rocks fall.
If this was the Thunder Paw Classics championships at Gen Con, we'd be ringing the gigantic gong right now because we got a TPK.
Yep. For so he does 4, which is just straight not soakable, as he holds you in the air.
Okay, well that does it right there.
Okay. You as you're in the air being crushed, you pass out from the pain of the force lightning on you and the blind power as everything goes dark.
Womp womp.
All right,
Wah, wah,
Duncan,
wah.
bring us home.
All right. Well, we'll stop there for tonight, and then we'll see what happens. What? We'll see what happens next time.
But it's 8:30.
See what happens. Okay, or in other words, you just need some time to make an epilogue. I don't know.
No, it's kind of debate of how bad guy does he want to be? Does he just want to kill you, or will he think that he can get something from you? So, bad guys are awfully conceited, but or he may just kill you. But we'll decide.
Okay, so next session is the final, or well, I don't know.
Is potentially the final.
Okay.
So,
all right.
That's funny.
yep. So his force power, like with that many force dice, it's hard to balance like his strength upgrades because like the base damage for force lightning's awfully low, but then when you have the strength upgrades, depending on how well you roll, it skyrockets. Like one of the first times I shot Kirith, or the last time I shot Kirith, I had him for like 34 points because he had so many dark side points. But like all these ones are more reasonable, and so it's kind of way out there. But so we will end with our heroes on the floor in the ship of Laura Radnar, and we will see what their fate is.